5 minutes into the drive at papunta na tayo sa countryside. Itong kagandahan ng Stockport, June.
Yung maganda rin ang panahon ngayon.
Maganda ng panahon at spring weather na talaga, pero malamig pa sa labas.
Lamig, mahangin.
Mahangin ngayong araw. Pero alam mo, June, ang dami ko na nakikita nagsisibol na cherry blossoms.
Tsaka yung mga dahon, no, lumalabas na.
Oo, at saka yung mga bulaklak nila. Pero yung mga magnolia, full bloom na yung ibang puno.
Maganda niyan, hindi na tayo gagamit ng heating.
Yun ang pinakamaganda. Hindi na tayo masyadong gagasto sa gas. You know what, one of these days, June, we have to bring them to Stockport Town Center. Kasi it's really going under so much refurbishments, no? Ang daming renovations na nangyayari. At finally, yung aming bus interchange has opened. In fact, Stockport has been voted as one of the best towns for this year in northwest of United Kingdom. Laking ano yun. Come and visit soon. At marami ng bars, marami ng kainan, independent bars, independent shops na tinatayo sa underbank. But there's still lots of renovations that's going on at improvements. So it might take a little while for it to be to how it should be. Yung standards that how it should be. But we really are happy because we are Stockport residents. Ngayon, June.
Countryside na.
Countryside na tayo. Tinan nyo, 5 minutes into our drive. Yun ang kagandahan kung saan kami nakatira. 5 minutes away sa town. At 5 minutes to the right hand side kung saan kami nakatira.
City na.
Ano na, hindi, countryside na. Kasi nasa gitna tayo. Actually, may pupuntahan kami. Kukolekta kami ng isang gulong.
Kasi mahal ng gulong, no? Bibili tayo ng gulong.
Kamusta na po pala kayong lahat? How's your weekend been? How's your day been? How's your week has been? It's coming to Easter. We've really been quiet. We've not posted any vlog kasi we are so busy at sa totoo lang nagkasakit ako. At I'm just trying to recuperate and take things slow sa trabaho. And speaking of me being ill, yung ibang kasamahan ko, yung mga anak nila nagkakasakit. Kaya June, let's share naman kung ano ba ang perks of being in here at kung nagkasakit ka.
Benefit ng hospitalization tsaka
yun ang pinaka-importanteng topic natin ngayon. And health is wealth, but syempre nagkakasakit ka rin.
Tao ka lang.
Kahit anong healthy living na ginagawa mo, nagkakasakit ka dahil sa change of weather. Generally the change in your health condition.
Tsaka may virus na umiikot din.
Virus na umiikot.
Kaya make sure wash your hands talaga.
Napaka-importante. Number one na advice is really to wash your hands. Aside from wearing your mask, if you still into wearing of mask, really wash your hands.
Talaga mahalaga.
Nothing beats that. Nothing beats washing hands. Alam ko. Pero kami, nila June, we always have our hand gel still. Maski sa lumalabas kami, pupunta sa kahit saan. Sa abroad or pupunta kami lang sa town. Lagi kami may hand gel.
Kasi anything na hawakan mo handle, no, may mga virus yan. Make sure malinis ka. Pero hindi mo talaga may iwasan magkasakit.
Now, with us being here in UK, we have what we call National Health Service. The National Health Service, June, is very important to us. At yun ang pinaka-perk natin being here in UK. I know it's not
perfect.
It's not perfect, but really, how can we go about without having it?
Tsaka you need something na reliable na eventually in the future hindi ka nag-worry, no?
Yun, hindi kami nag-worry kung magkasakit kami. Hindi kami forever worrying paano kaya yung financial cost and constraints of being in the hospital.
Savings mo, kaya ba na savings mo lahat yun?
Of being in the hospital as a patient. Kasi maski kahit anong preventative na ginagawa namin, nagkakasakit kami. At itong National Health Service or what we call an NHS, kung saan kami nagtatrabaho ni June, is what we rely on.
Isa siyang public hospital.
Public hospital na it's accessible to everyone. Walang dito, walang mayaman, mahirap, middle class, wala. Everyone's treated equally. everyone gets to use the service. Yes, some services are changing, but still most of it are free. Everything is free actually.
Even cancer.
Now, magsasabi na naman it's not free kasi nagbabayad kami ng national health and national insurance. That from our salary, totoo po yan. But really, what is a fraction of what you pay? A fraction, very minimal lang naman siguro.
So yung tao, kahit hindi ka nagbabayad ng tax, no?
Maski hindi nagbabayad sila ng tax, they still treated the same way as everyone. You're wearing the same gown, same pajamas, same food, same equipment are being used for you to be treated. At sa pare-parehong doktor rin, pare-parehong nurses, walang mahirap mayaman pa kapag naging pasyente ka dito. Ngayon, kung ikay mahospital, centralized po dito ang ano nyo, NHS number is very important, kaya always keep it as a secret. Parang ano yan, SSS number nyo, wag nyong i-divulge to anyone, wag nyong papakita, wag nyong papashare sa kahit kanino, kasi pwedeng gamitin yan ng ibang tao at makaka-access sila ng free National Health Service.
So yun, tsaka no? Yung health record mo nandun lahat, kahit sa app, nasa app lahat.
Yung tatanungin kayo kasi when you get to be hospitalized, as soon as you walk into A&E or emergency department dito, tatanungin yung pangalan nyo, date of birth, your address, and just to confirm your mobile number. Ngayon tatanungin nila sa inyo kung is it okay for them to access your records from your GP, general practitioner. That's why I always advise to anyone who's coming in na magpa-register ka agad sa isang general practitioner kasi very important yun. Bago pa kayo ma-hospital, minsan pupunta muna kayo sa GP, baka minor lang naman ang nararamdaman nyo, which can be treated by a general practitioner, at hindi nyo naman kailangan i-access ang hospital ka agad. I wouldn't advise you to go to the hospital straight away kung very minor at minimal lang naman ang nararamdaman nyo, yung mga symptoms nyo nararamdaman.
Kasi ang waiting list is
ngayon, don't be surprised. As June said, it's not perfect, but it's a service that can be relied on still. Pakita ko muna sa inyo dito sa countryside kasi napakaganda. Wow! Ito naman. How peaceful it is, especially springtime, summertime. Ang sarap maglakad-lakad dito sa countryside.
Ano na to? New Mills ata.
New Mills. Ganda-ganda na. Even look at that spring. Ano ba yan? Cherry blossom. It's on full bloom already. So,
ano ba yung topic mo ulit? Nawala ka na naman.
Oo pala. So, pagdating nyo ngayon sa hospital, tatanungin sa inyo, can they access your GP records para makita nila yung past medical history nyo, at the same time kung anong medication that you're taking, and if you have any allergies, especially tatanungin rin naman kayo kung if you have any allergies, just to confirm. Tatanungin kayo ng nurse.
Also yung mga foreigner, ibang topic na yun.
Oh yes, for overseas visitors, for visitors anyway who's visiting here in England, they will still be treated, but you have to pay. At maybe we'll discuss that in a separate vlog altogether because it's a very long topic. Baka it's gonna be useful for those who's just coming over as a visitor, yung mga nanay nyo, tatay nyo, kapatid nyo who's visiting at nagkaroon ng health problems. We'll talk about that in some other point. But let's go back to the main topic. So na-hospital kayo at punta kayo sa A&E. Yung ating emergency department, tatanungin yung pangalan nyo, postcode nyo, yung inyong NHS number if you know it. If not, it's okay because they have it on hand. As I said, it's centralized at to ask you to access your health records via your GP. You just have to say yes or no if you want it, but I would say yes kasi kailangan nilang information about your past medical history at your medication list, allergies at the same time, and your next of kin contact. Tatanungin na rin yan. At may nurse doon tatanungin kasi ito triage nila. Kumbaga, parang triage is like a traffic light system. Assessment yun. Sandali lang. Ang ganda talaga kasi talaga dito. Maybe I just keep on talking even if it's the camera is turned this way. Ngayon, tatanungin sa inyo, bakit ba kayo pumunta sa A&E? Ano ba ang reason ng pagbisita nyo doon? Ano ba ang rason bakit kayo bumisita? At depende kung gaano kalala ang sakit nyo, kayo'y makikita ng doktor. Bear in mind, when you go to A&E, you can even wait for about 12 hours to be seen by the doctor. As I said, it's not perfect, but it's still a reliable service. Okay pa rin, kasi wala ka namang babayaran. Ngayon, for any heart problem, chest pain, stroke, MI, those are aneurysm. Syempre yun ay top of the priority. Kumbaga, yun ang pinaka-red. Kung sa traffic light system, yun ang pinaka-red. At sila'y pinaka-priority, outmost priority. At sila'y mauuna kahit hindi na halos wala ng waiting time. At sila'y makikita kaagad. Ngayon kung mga minor aches, tummy aches, diarrhea, vomiting, ganyan, you might need to wait. Okay lang, maghihintay naman kayo doon. At kakausapin kayo ng nurse, tatanungin kayo ulit. Aside from yung unang clerking, tatanungin ka na naman ng nurse, bakit ka nandoon? Anong sintomas mo at kailangan mo na ba ng another pain medication? When did you last take it? Kung ikay in pain na dumating doon. At the same time, papaupuin ka na naman sa labas at may tatawag na naman sa iyo para kukuhanan ka ng dugo. At ayan, kailangan ng dugo na yan para ma-assess ka naman ng doktor na makita sa iyo. So ngayon, nagtatawagin ka naman ng doktor, tatanungin mo naman kung bakit ka nandoon. So you're gonna be repeating the same thing that's been asked from you. Pero wag kang masyadong mainip. Alam ko matagal kang maghihintay doon, pero wag kang mainip kasi napaka-importante niyan. Tatandaan nyo, maraming tao na nandoon. At yung mga tao dito, they've been so used to using this service na palagi na lang iba, palagi na lang nandoon kasi nga libre.
Mga tao na pupunta lang kasi gusto lang nila ng atensyon.
Kasi yung mga ibang tao dito, walang pamilya o kung maski may pamilya, malayo.
Saka nakatutulog sa kalsada, pupunta doon kasi may heating.
Oo, yung iba naman gusto ng hospital kasi para may libreng pagkain na, may may higaan na malinis, may paliguan na malinis. Kaya yung iba talagang recurrent, as we call them, they are just the recurrent patients who just doesn't want to be discharged at all. At yung iba naman, sobrang lungkot lang talaga sa bahay ng ibang matatanda at gusto lang nila may makausap. Kaya na silang nandoon. Kaya minsan nga, nire-remind pa nila yan, nasa radyo yan, nasa TV. Just use the the emergency services. Kung kailangan mo talaga, kung kailangan mo ng ambulansya talaga, doon ka lang humingi. At doon ka lang pumunta. Kasi, ito talaga para sa mga emergency situations. Kaya minsan nire-remind pa nila talaga.
Saka sa A&E pala, dalawa yun eh. Isang young children at may adult.
And this is our view at this point in time as we're driving. About 20 minutes onto our drive. Beautiful countryside. At ang doktor ang magde-decide ultimately what kind of test you need, like CT scan, X-ray, ultrasound, and any other extra bloods, MRI, endoscopy. Mabilis lahat yun. If you really need it, you're gonna be having all of that at the same time. At maski in a day, ang doktor pwede mag-request ng ilang chest x-rays inyo paulit-ulit. Wala silang hindi nila iniisip yung radiation dito. I've never seen it. Yung una akong nagtrabaho dito sa bansang ito, iniisip ko ilang beses nag-chest x-ray itong pasyente na to, yung radiation niya. Kasi Pilipinas kasi yun ang iniisip natin. Dito, nag-x-ray na ng umaga, tanghali, mag-x-ray ulit. Sa gabi, mag-x-ray ulit. Na-CT scan umaga, mag-CT scan ulit ng hapon.
At may endoscopy, MRI, ultrasound, lahat ng test gusto nyo gawin ng doktor. Lahat available.
At ang pinaka ano doon, wala kayong wino-worry na cost.
Kaya yung insurance,
Walang insurance ang binabayaran kasi nagbabayad ang mga tao dito ng national insurance that pays for the NHS. At yung iba naman na hindi na cannot afford it, hindi naman sininiubliga din. Kasi meron naman mga category dito ng mga tao who are working, then they have to pay. At yung mga under, ano ba yun?
Under what?
Underprivileged or?
Yung mga nakatira lang sa kalsada, lahat yan treated yan. You have to treat everyone.
No, I mean in terms of paying the national insurance.
I think it's empty.
Hindi sila, they're not obligated.
Yan, obliged.
Oo. Tsaka sa mga low income, no?
As long as you're resident, tsaka resident ka o British citizen, you have to be treated.
Aside from being a resident, if you're on a working visa in here, you're gonna be able to access the NHS. Kasi ngayon meron na tinatawag silang ng national, may binabayaran sila dyan Yung kasama ko, sabi niya kasi she's still under the visa. At 3 years lang pala yung visa na binigay sa kanila ng hospital, June.
Oh, right. What?
So they have to renew again.
Yung new workers, immigrants?
Oo, yung mga mga Indian na kasamahan natin, 3 years lang pala yung visa nila.
Oh, right.
Now they're gonna be paying, aside from that, aside from the visa payments, they have to pay yung parang health insurance na tinatawag nila to be able to access NHS. Kasi dati wala naman kami po noon talaga dito. In fact, it was the hospital who processed our visa. And then for renewal, 5 years, isn't it?
5 years.
5 years, nag-ano na kami, indefinite leave to remain. At the same time, after 6 months, after 3 months lang yata, 6 months, nag-citizenship na kami. So we are very, very fortunate in a lot of ways. A while ago, me and my colleagues were discussing. In fact, yung isa namin English na kasama was saying, you know what, I'm so thankful na may National Health Service tayo dito. Kasi sa ibang bansa, yes, they have hospitals and what have you, but you have to pay yung insurance.
You have to rely sa insurance.
At depende sa paggamit mo ng hospital, kung palagi kang nasa hospital, itataasan nila yung premium mo. Tayo will never got to worry about it. Especially ako po kasi sakitin ako. Sakitin po talaga ako. Kahit anong pag-iingat ko sa sarili ko at kahit anong preventative na ginagawa ko na sa pagkain, very careful po ako sa pagkain ko. At the same time, maski mataba ako, nagkunat-unat rin ako, nagkakasakit pa rin po talaga ako. Siguro it's just age, sabi nga ni June, I'm coming to that age wherein I'm always just being ill. At maybe we'll discuss at some point din yung sinabi na natin preventative, kung ano yung ginagawa ng gobyerno to help you out para hindi kayo palaging nasa ospital.
Ito, di ba katulad mga advert, no, na NHS?
Marami. So we'll discuss this on a separate vlog. But the main key is that for anyone who's
visiting or coming to work sa UK, no? Gamitin niyo yung privileges ng NHS. Pero use it wisely.
Kung talagang may sakit sila.
Use it wisely.
I mean, the main key in here is that you don't, for us who's here, at yung mga nagtatrabaho dito, kung hindi pa sila talagang full citizen, ay na-access nila yung service na National Health Service na tinatawag natin. At there's no financial worries as you become a patient. Kasi tatandaan mo, yung nasa hospital ka sa Pilipinas, na hospital ka na nga, nag-worry ka pa, hindi ka pa makalma sa iyo. Kasi yung iniisip mo yung bayarin, at the same time pamilya mo nag-iisip pa paano kaya, saan kaya tayo kukuha pang CT scan nito, o kaya, and another thing pala June, yung gamot. Yung gamot kayo, kung hospital kayo,
discharge, no?
Hindi mo na, yung gamot mo sa loob ng hospital as you become an inpatient, you don't need to worry. Kasi ang gamot ay libre, kasama na yon sa pag-treat sa inyo. Antibiotics nyo, morphine nyo, pregabalin nyo, oxycodone, any pain medication, any anesthetic drugs that they've used on you, any operation that they had to do for you, sa mga gamot na kailangan nila, wala na kayong iisipin. Yung gloves, yung gauze, anything that has been used for you, hindi nyo na kailangan isipin. Wala po kaming binibilang dito. In fact, siguro one of these days pakita ko sa inyo
ringgilya, no?
ano lang, yung mga ringgilya lang namin, tinatapon-tapon lang. In fact, yung gamot dito, sabi ko sa isang kasamahan ko, tinatapon-tapon lang yung mga gamot dito. Hinayang po talaga ako on how much they throw away their medications. Sobrang daming na itatapon in a day para sa isang pasyente pa lang. So nandito na kami at ipagpatuloy natin yung vlog natin after ni Jun makuha yung gulong. Maybe it's worth of me sharing siguro sa kanila, Jun, yung personal experience ko about NHS in general.
Hospital ka na twice, no?
Hospital na ako several times. At the same time, a random test sa general practitioner.
Sa GP rin.
Oo, turned into as a nightmare to me, Kasi nung nakita nila, masyadong mababa yung aking hemoglobin levels. Yung aking sa food blood count ko, masyadong mababa, which was unusual. Tinanong kaagad nila ako if I was bleeding anywhere. Sabi ko, wala naman ako nakikitang extra, any untoward bleeding aside from yung usual period ko as a woman, yung monthly period ko, wala naman ako nakikita. Sobrang baba na, talagang na-alarma sila, kaya I was referred to several specialists. Yan po ay part of NHS. Nakita ako ng gynae, they've done some tests for me, at ganun din nakita rin ako ng gastro team, ng gastro consultant, nag-endoscopy ako dyan, ano ba, iba pang ultrasound na scans ang ginawa sa akin, CT scan at saka MRI, straight away, all in 2 weeks time ginawa lahat yun. But I was an outpatient at that point. At isang pagkakataon naman, in hospital talaga ako dahil I was septic. Kasi hindi ko pinaprioritize yung sarili ko at trabaho lang ako ng trabaho. Pinuput aside ko lang yung sarili ko at yung nararamdaman ko. At kinalauna, nakita na lang ako ni June, talagang I was shaking uncontrollably. Septic na pala ako. Kaya yes, I was able to use that service, at all I can say is that we really are very grateful na may National Health Service kami dito. Hindi nga siya perfect, but it's still reliable service, at wala na kaming iniisip na bills. So ang pinaka key point namin, the reason why we've discussed this to you is that it's worth sharing our experiences, at it might help some of you who are new at baka nag-iisip kayo paano kaya pag nagkasakit.
May apprehension, no?
May apprehension. Kaya wag niya kayo masyado mag-worry, kasi yan ang pinaka-perks natin dito as workers here in United Kingdom.
Tsaka ang worry nyo lang is to work and yung family nyo lang. Ang healthcare, nandyan siya
ang healthcare
to support.
Napakaganda po ng healthcare system dito. Bago pa sila dati nagre-recruit sa ibang bansa, ibang European na tao ay talagang pumupunta dito just to abuse yung National Health Service namin. At kaya nga sinishare ko sa inyo that to keep your National Health Service number safe, kasi iba ninanakaw para magamit ng mga hindi citizen pa dito o yung mga illegal na migrant para maka-access lang ng serbisyo na yan. So that is it for now. At kami na may papunta na naman ako sa appointment ko sa general practitioner, kasi sabi ko nga sa inyo, I've not been well. Kaya hindi kami makapag-vlog ni June, at ako'y kikitain na naman doon. hopefully I'll get much better in the next couple of weeks.
Makapag-vlog na naman
Be
tayo.
much stronger.
We got more stories to tell you.
Yes.
Ayun yun, countryside na naman tayo.
Have a good day, guys, and
Pinapabay na tayo.
visit from us from June and she in the UK,
Family in the
of
UK.
Filipino family in the UK.
Maraming salamat.
Bye!
Bye.
Ingat!